Hello boys and girls, welcome back. So last class में we have completed chapter number 27 which was talking about NCLT and NCLAT. So present class में our focus will be on another chapter which is chapter number 28. That is different thing. 27 and 28 I have covered in our material in chapter number 12. Sir. So our focus will be on chapter number 28. It will not be like that. Total chapter number 28 I will cover in this video. In fact, I will be not discussing any specific section number. Maybe overall overview I may give of particular section, sir, but I am not going to teach any section number in this particular video, sir. First, I want you to have some concept of what we are talking about in this chapter, sir. Special codes is what we are focusing on. Now, before that, sir, I would like to discuss some incidental points, sir. Now, these are such things which will add no weightage in your exam. Yes, you heard it right, sir. They will add no weightage in your exam, but these are very, very important. As a student of law, sir, you have to understand these points, sir. These points you can apply in your Income Tax Act also, GST also, for that matter, any law of India you read, sir, you will be able to apply this concept which I am teaching, sir. Maybe some of the students might be knowing about this and some students may be completely unaware, sir, or some student might be having middle knowledge of that, sir. So we will try our level best with examples to ensure that all these concepts you understand very easily, sir. Okay, so first let's understand what is the meaning of civil liability versus criminal liability, sir. Maybe most of you might be starting answering what is this civil liability and what is this criminal liability, sir. So generally, this is what people understand, sir. Sir, civil liability. Jai say somebody says civil liability, sir. Now they say, agar a particular person does something wrong, and if we are giving punishment, in the form of rupees, say 5 lakh you deposit, 10 lakh you deposit, sir, then person call this as civil liability, sir. Agar he does something wrong and we say imprisonment of 6 months or more, sir, then he will call this as what, sir? Criminal liability, sir. Now this is a general impression from students which I get, sir. Wherever monetary punishment is there, sir, that becomes a civil liability. Wherever there is a imprisonment kind of a term, sir, that becomes a criminal liability, sir. Sir, I am not saying this is completely wrong, but I am not saying that this is completely correct, sir. This is half knowledge is what you can say, sir. Okay. So today the time has come, sir. We understand what exactly is civil liability, what exactly is criminal liability, sir. Okay. Let us try to understand this one example, sir. Sir, example number 1. Sir, imagine Mr. A. He was a trader of goods. Okay, sir. Mr. B, he was the one who was purchaser of these goods. Imagine he was wholesaler, sir. Okay. Now he has already ordered some goods with Mr. A, sir. Now, sufficient amount also he has paid, sir. Only delivery part is pending, sir. Now imagine he has paid rupees 50,000 as advance amount for buying some goods, sir. It can be any good for that matter, sir. Now the point is delivery time has come, sir. Now Mr. A is denying from giving the delivery, sir. He is asking for additional 20k, sir. The thing is already the contract has been fixed for 50,000, sir. Now he demands additional 20,000, sir. Maybe these are hand sanitizers. Before lockdown the contract was entered for 50,000, sir. Now during lockdown he is asking the delivery of goods, sir. Now Mr. A, he is now being thoda greedy, sir, and he wants additional price and he wants additional 20,000. Do you think this is correct or wrong, sir? Obviously this is wrong because the contract has already been fixed between Mr. A and Mr. B, sir. Now sir, ऐसे situation में we say there is a breach of contract. ऐसे situation में we say there is a breach of contract. Who has committed a breach of contract, sir? Mr. A has committed a breach of contract, sir. Now tell me, sir, agar there is a breach of contract, sir, what remedy Mr. B wants from Mr. A, sir? What remedy Mr. B wants from Mr. A? Do you think Mr. B wants Mr. A to be imprisoned? Do you think imprisonment kind of a thing he wants? Answer is no. And more or less, sir, what he might be wanting is, sir, damages, sir. Can I say he might be thinking of recovering what, sir? Damages. So whatever damages Mr. A B has suffered, sir, and that damage amount, if Mr. A, can I say, if that happens, is this an enough remedy? Is this an enough remedy? Answer is yes. Now that damage amount के लिए we go to court, sir. Court will determine how much should be the damage, and we have seen there are different types of damages, sir. Vindictive damages we have seen, sir. Ordinary damages we have seen, sir. Special damages we have seen, sir. So there are various types of damages which court, nominal damages, sir. So there are various types of damages which courts will define, what is it, decide and give it to Mr. B, sir. Sir, definitely it will be 50,000 plus some additional amount, whatever court decides, sir. So can I say this is enough remedy, sir? Yes, this is nothing but an example of what, sir? Civil liability. This is an example of what, sir? Civil liability, sir. I hope you are able to understand, sir. Okay. Similarly, sir, I would now like to take example number 2, sir. Sir, agar Mr. A does some, what you say, theft of goods from house of Mr. B, sir. Again, Mr. B is an aggrieved party, sir. Now, when Mr. B goes to court, sir, do you think at that time only damages amount will be more than enough? Or we want this person to be imprisoned also? Sir, we want this person to be imprisoned also. Yes, we would ask for damages also, sir, but we want this person to be imprisoned also, sir. Yes, this is what I mean by criminal liability, sir. So here Mr. A is criminal and he is supposed to pay this liability amount, sir. Okay, up to here I guess there should be no doubts at all, sir. Now let me take our next example, sir. Okay, example number 3, sir. Listen to me very carefully, sir. Sir, company or officer of company or officer of company, sir, they have done some default. Sir. Okay, sir, ऐसे situation में we call officer in default. Default of what, sir? Companies Act. Default of what, sir? Companies Act. Yes. Sir, ऐसे situation में don't you think officer in default and also most of the cases में company also, sir, don't you think they are liable for punishment? Sir? Answer is yes. Now question is, what is this punishment called, sir? Do you think this punishment should be called as, or this punishment is a civil liability, or this punishment is a criminal liability, sir? Apply your brains and tell me, sir. Is this a civil liability or this is a criminal liability, sir? Most of the section may you will be finding like this, sir. Sir, some cases may they use a word only fine. Some cases may they use a word fine or imprisonment or both. Okay, this is one way of levying punishment. This is another way of levying punishment, sir. Sir, third case may it can be fine and imprisonment, sir. Another case could be what, sir? Fine and imprisonment, sir. Okay, so these are different ways in which we are levying what, sir? Punishment, sir, on these people, sir. Some cases may we use a word penalty also, sir. Okay, some cases may we use a word fine also. Okay, right now I don't want to bring all those things, sir. Now prima facie, sir, these are different types of liability, sir. Or fourth case I can develop is only imprisonment. This is also sometimes such punishment can be levied, sir. So now my question to you people is, whatever contravention has happened, whatever default has happened, whatever non-compliance has happened of what? Companies Act, sir. सो ऐसे सिचुएशन में ऑफिसर इन डिफॉल्ट प्लस कंपनी इज लायबल फॉर पनिशमेंट. नाउ क्वेश्चन इज दिस एक सिविल लायबिलिटी और इज दिस ए क्रिमिनल लायबिलिटी? Will we say you have done a civil wrong or you have done a criminal wrong? Sir, you may say, sir, at the end, why does it matter so? Sir, it matters, reason being, if it is a civil wrong, if it is a civil wrong or civil liability, sir, then we will be following code of civil procedure, sir. We will be following code of civil procedure, sir. Sir, if it is a criminal liability, sir, if it is a criminal wrong, sir, then we will be following criminal procedure code. We will be following what, sir? Criminal. CR stands for criminal procedure code. This is civil procedure code, or you can say code of civil procedure, sir. So can I say we are following altogether a different code in case of civil wrong, altogether a different code in case of criminal wrong, sir? Okay. So what should be the liability, sir? Is it a civil liability? Is it a criminal liability? Now, most of you might have answered this is a civil liability only. Reason being very simple, we did not do any murder, we did not do any theft, and we did not, that type of thing is what you feel is a criminal wrong, sir. Now my answer would be this is a criminal wrong and there will be a criminal liability. This will be a criminal wrong and that will be a criminal liability, sir. Sir, now most of you might be wondering how is this possible, sir? At the end of the day they did not murder somebody, है ना, कोई चोरी वोरी नहीं किए, कोई मर्डर वर्डर नहीं किए, किसी को किडनैप भी नहीं किए. How this could be a criminal liability, sir? है ना? Answer is still it is a criminal liability, and here you will be following criminal procedure code, and here we will be referring the matter to criminal courts. We will be referring the matter to criminal court, sir, because this is a criminal liability, sir. Okay. So now the question comes, how should we differentiate कि एक particular wrong is a civil wrong or particular wrong is a criminal wrong? एक particular liability is a civil liability or is it a criminal liability? Okay. Very simple way में I would like to explain you, sir. अगर एक particular wrong has been committed, अगर एक particular wrong has been committed, sir, where only damages is an enough remedy, where only damages is a enough remedy, then that is nothing but civil liability. That is nothing but civil liability, sir. Meaning, sir, in our example number 1, sir, Mr. A has incurred damages of, say for example 50 plus, say for example 10,000 extra, sir. Okay. So here can I say agar 60,000 is awarded to Mr. B, sir, sorry, Mr. B, if 60,000 is given to Mr. B, he is happy, sir, he does not want more than that, sir. So can I say here damages was enough remedy, hence it will be a civil wrong, sir. Okay. Now, sir, sometimes what will happen, sir, even though other party has not incurred damages, courts may give an additional punishment, sir. Say for example, sir, sometimes we are levying fine, we are levying penalty, sir. Every officer in default is liable to pay fine. Every officer in default is liable to pay penalty of 5,000 per day, है ना, and minimum this much, maximum in this much, etc., sir. Now my question to you people is, here lawmakers are asking officer in default to pay penalty or fine, sir, asking company to pay penalty or fine, sir. Okay. Now my question to you people is, at that time when court is levying this penalty, levying this fine, sir, do you think at that time the person who is doing adjudication, okay, I'm using a word, person who is doing adjudication, sir, do you think he is looking into how much loss other party has suffered? Is he looking this? Answer is no. है ना, sir, they are plainly seeing the section में how much liability is specified, that much they are levying, sir. So if a particular section says that minimum 5,000, maximum 5 lakhs, in between we have to determine one amount and tell this. This doesn't mean opposite party has suffered this much, and this doesn't mean this amount will go to opposite parties. Okay, though आगे जाकर I will tell you what will happen to such amounts which are collected in form of fine or in the form of penalties. I will discuss, separate section is there for that, sir. But still, है ना, if it is a damages, sir, here what will court say? You know, sir, court will order to Mr. A, Mr. A pay 60,000 rupees to Mr. B. This is how the order comes, sir. But here court will never order like this कि Mr. company का officer in default, director number 1, you pay 5,000 rupees to so and so, sir. That amount is not going somewhere, sir. That is going to government का hundi only. आगे जाकर I will tell you consolidated fund of India, sir. There this amount is getting collected, sir. है ना? So इसका मतलब क्या हुआ, sir? Here we are not seeing how much loss or how much thing other party has suffered. We are levying the penalty, we are levying the fine, and we are collecting it, sir. And hence this is what I mean by civil wrong, and here, sorry, this is what I mean by criminal wrong, and here there will be something called criminal liability. There will be something called criminal liability, sir. This is how it works, sir. I hope you are able to understand, sir. So now tell me, sir, director is supposed to file, or let's see like this, sir. Company was supposed to file their ROC returns, their financial statement they were supposed to file, sir. Okay, so they have not filed, sir. So now somebody has adjudicated. Now who is that somebody? That is also a question which we have to answer in this chapter, sir. Somebody has levied a penalty, sir. Okay, so some amount, the penalty has been levied, sir. Now my question to you people is, imagine 5,000 per day is the penalty, sir. Now my question to you people, sir, will this 5,000 be paid to somebody else? Answer is no. Why we are levying this penalty? Because he has done something wrong, and we don't want another time to, we don't want company to repeat this another time, sir. So can I say this amount is going to government ka hundi, sir? So this will be going to government ka fund, consolidated fund is what I am talking about, sir. So can I say here government, here the person who has adjudicated did not order damages, did not order what, sir? Damages, sir. What he has said is you pay penalty, you pay fine, and this will be deposited with government, sir. So this type of wrong is what I mean by criminal wrong. This type of wrong is what I mean by criminal wrong, sir. Okay. Similarly, एक example I would like to take, sir. You might have studied prospectus chapter in your IPC's level, or provisions relating to prospectus, prospectus and allotment of securities, sir. Sir, there, imagine if there is some misstatement in prospectus. If there is some misstatement in prospectus, there is some misstatement in prospectus, sir, meaning something you have mentioned wrong, sir. Sir, seeing this prospectus, a particular investor has invested. A particular investor has invested, sir. Okay, very good, sir. Now, when he has invested, he has suffered loss. He has suffered loss. Now, misstatement, you can also say this was some fraudulent statement, promoters of the company has written in the prospectus. This is what I mean by misstatement in prospectus. Looking at this, sir, investor has invested money in the company, sir, and later on he has incurred a loss. Imagine he has incurred a loss of 50,000, sir. Now my question to you people is, when court may this matter goes, sir, and punishment was given, we said like this. Every officer in default, every director, etc., who were a party to that misstatement, sir, they have to pay, say for example, a penalty of 50 lakh rupees. Now my question to you people is, how much was the damage, sir? 50,000 rupees. How much we have ordered, sir? 50 lakh rupees, sir. So iska matlab kya? Here court has held this person as criminally wrong, and here this is nothing but criminal liability, sir. Okay. Sir, court also ordered one more point, sir, saying that company has to pay 50,000 rupees to the investor who has incurred losses. Sir, in this case, here this is a civil liability also. So here Anna has got his damage amount also, and lawmakers have recovered what, sir? Court has recovered criminal liability also, sir. So this is a particular case where civil liability was also there, criminal liability was also there, sir. I hope you are able to crystal clear understand what exactly is the difference between civil liability and criminal liability. Okay, so How you should understand, sir, what is a civil liability and what is a criminal liability, sir? It's simple. Agar damages only you are recovering, sir, then it is a civil liability. Sir, you are recovering more than the damages amount, sir, so that next time that person does not repeat those type of things, sir, then that is a criminal liability. Yes, wherever imprisonment is there, again, wherever imprisonment is there, sir, that is always a criminal liability. But wherever fine is there, that doesn't mean always it is a civil liability. Sir, we are recovering only damages amount, then that is a civil liability. We are recovering fine, sir, then that becomes criminal liability. I hope you are able to understand, sir. Okay, so jitna aage wala is incurring the loss, that much only court is asking you to pay, then that is nothing but civil liability, sir. Court is levying additional amount also, that means court is holding you as criminally wrong, sir, है ना? So that means we became criminals. Answer is yes. See, criminal is a very wide term which also includes murderer, है ना? We are not calling you murderer, sir. So criminal is a very very big term which includes many types of offenses covered here, sir. Yes, you have done some criminal wrong, sir, you are a criminal, but that doesn't mean you are a murderer, sir. Okay, so this is one point which you should understand, or a difference between civil liability and criminal liability. So now tell me, sir, the question which I have asked you, sir, whatever company is doing the contravention and court is levying the penalty, sir, that penalty as per company law is a civil liability or criminal liability? I have already given you the answer. It is a civil liability, sir, and hence the matter has to go to criminal court, sir. Okay, so आगे जाकर I will again replace this answer whether it is really criminal courts or some other courts will come into picture, sir. अभी के लिए you understand the matter has gone to criminal court. So which code you will never follow? CPC you will never follow. Which code you will follow, sir? CRPC is what followed for company law offences, sir. Similarly, for FEMA offences also, it is a criminal wrong. Income Tax Act may also, if you are levying a penalty or a fine, it is a criminal wrong, sir. I hope you have understood what exactly I am trying to tell, sir. Now let us see what is the next question I have for you people, sir. I hope now question number 2 you will be able to answer, sir. Offences under Companies Act, is it a civil wrong or criminal wrong, sir? So it is a criminal liability or criminal wrong, sir. So it is a criminal wrong, sir. Okay, now penalty versus fine, who levies under what is a company law, sir? Okay, now this is very very important question, sir. Now why it is a very very important question, let us try to understand, sir. Okay, now sir, let me take this example only. Yes, so company or officer of default, sir, has done some non-compliances or contravention or default under Companies Act, sir. Officer in default plus company is liable to pay punishment, sir. Okay, so let me take one example, sir. So these are different ways in which we can punish. Imagine a particular section said like this: minimum fine, minimum fine, okay, minimum fine rupees 5,000, maximum fine rupees 5 lakhs. Okay, minimum to maximum, sir, or minimum imprisonment, sir, 6 months, maximum say for example 3 years, or both, sir, sir. This is what it is written, sir. This is what it is written, sir. Okay, so this is what it is written, sir. Now my question to you people is, sir, minimum is given, maximum is given, sir. Okay, now tell me, sir, agar we have to levy some fine, penalty, etc., sir, can I say someone should decide this? What is the word I am using, sir? Someone should decide this, sir. Isko we use a word, someone should adjudicate this. What we call this as, sir? Someone should adjudicate this. Adjudicate matlab decide ki how much it should be. Sir, court is levying a fine of rupees, say for example 10,000, sir. So can I say we are deciding, no, 5,000 से लेकर 5 lakhs तक you could have recovered, sir, but court has levied a fine or penalty of 10,000, sir. So can I say somebody is deciding this or not, sir? Yes. Now, sir, in company law, adjudication matters. Who will do the adjudication matters, sir? Now, adjudication can be done by 2 people, sir, or adjudication can be done by 2 ways, sir. Sir, one is by adjudicating officer. One is by adjudicating officer who will be not below the rank of ROC, who will be not below the rank of ROC, and another case may it will be court. Obviously, will it be civil quota, criminal quota? Obviously, it will be criminal court, sir. Okay, I am now naming this as special courts. 435 may when I discuss, I will discuss more about this, sir. Okay, so as per company law, who are the one who are adjudicating the liability, sir? One is your adjudicating officer, another is your special courts. So these are the two people, or these are the two bodies who are going to adjudicate, decide how much should be the penalty which we have to recover, sir. Now the point is, generally rarely we differentiate between fine and penalty, sir, but company law mein it is very important for us to differentiate between fine and penalty. Reason being very simple, sir. Penalty is such type of a thing which will be determined by your adjudicating officer, and wherever law has written a word fine, that fine will always be determined by what, sir? Special courts. That fine will always be determined by whom, sir? Special courts. Wherever the word fine, penalty is used, sir, for that we are having adjudicating officer, sir, adjudicating authority, sir. So who is this adjudicating officer or authority, sir? He will be such person who will be appointed by CG. CG किसको अपॉइंट कर सकते सर? दैट पर्सन हु इज नॉट बिलो द रैंक ऑफ व्हाट, सर? ROC, सर. Okay, so we have a separate chart for this, sir. We are appointing adjudicating officer under section 454. Sir, again I told you, sir, today I am not discussing any section number, sir. Just a reference I gave you, not detailedly discussing what is there in 454. Next video में section wise I will discuss. Today's video is just to give you one briefing कि what exactly we will be going to understand in moving forward chapter, sir. So Companies Act में wherever punishment is provided, either the punishment will be in the form of penalty or the punishment will be in the form of fine. Similarly, उस punishment में भी you will have some cases में where section says only penalty of 5,000 should be paid, sir, or section says penalty should also be paid, imprisonment should also be there, and in some cases में both are also there, sir. Now, wherever the word used is penalty, sir. Now what law thought कि अगर for these type of matters also where expressly we are mentioning this is the penalty, sir, these type of matters के लिए also we go to special courts or courts, sir. Unnecessary and a deciding penalty will become what is say unnecessary. It will delay the matter of deciding the penalty. Recoveries will get delayed, sir. Hence we wanted these type of powers to be given to a special officer, sir, and we named that officer as an adjudicating officer. Okay, so CG is appointing this person, sir, and he is there for speedy redressal, or he is there to speedy decide how much should be the penalty, sir. So here this person will adjudicate what, sir? The penalty which is to be paid, sir. So wherever the word used is penalty, only penalty, sir, there who will decide, sir? Your adjudicating officer under section 454, sir. So here in this type of matters court interference will not be there, sir. Okay, so what are the duties? When you read 454 you will understand what are the duties with which adjudicating officer is been appointed, sir. His job is to do two things, sir. One is levy penalty and issue directions to rectify the default. Example, if ROC return is not filed, if financial statements are not filed, sir, I will levy the penalty, plus I may also say now you please file the returns, sir. So can I say here we are issuing a directions wherever necessary or wherever possible, this word should also be written, wherever possible I will issue a directions to rectify the default, sir. Okay, so this is what we will be doing, sir. What you will be finding is, sir, Companies Amendment Act 2017, Companies Amendment Act 2019. Whenever these amendments happen, sir, most of the amendments may what we have done is we have removed the word fine. We have removed the word fine and inserted the word penalty. Inserted the word penalty, sir. Can you tell me the reason why we have done, sir? Reason being very simple, sir. Whenever law में the word fine was used, whenever law में the word fine was used, at that time matter used to go to special courts. at that time matter used to go to special court for adjudication. Now special courts may already many cases were pending, sir, and now even this matter will go, sir. Sir, even for ROC return we have used a word fine, sir. Special court will determine how much fine should be paid, because section will provide for minimum maximum, sir. So we have to now adjudicate how much it will be, sir. The special court ke paas matter was going on, sir. Now what we said, sir, fine word ko we will remove. We will remove the word fine, we will insert the word penalty, and jaise we insert the word penalty, now this amount can be even decided by your ROC. Can I say, I said who can be adjudicating officer, sir? CG will appoint such person as an adjudicating officer who is not below the rank of what, sir? ROC. So can ROC be appointed as an adjudicating officer? Answer is yes. Sir, every ROC is an adjudicating officer? Answer is no, sir. CG should designate that person as an adjudicating officer. CG should appoint that ROC as an adjudicating officer. Then only he can play the role of adjudicating officer, sir. So ROC can now determine the penalty. Kitna acha hoga, sir? Now we need not go to court, sir. Can I say jaise matter comes to ROC, he will see it and he will levy the penalty, sir. So can I say quickly redressal of penalties will happen or not, sir? Yes, sir. ROC ke upar you have something called regional directors. Even these people can also determine, sir, because we said every person not below the rank of ROC. ROC ke upar wala rank is regional director. Can he also be acting as an adjudicating officer? Answer is yes, if CG has appointed or designated him, sir. I hope you understood this point, sir. But sir, imagine section में the word used is penalty or imprisonment. Now government is now. And now this power of how much should be the imprisonment we will not give to this officer, sir. Okay, let this power to go to whom, sir? Special court only. So can I say which court will act as a special court? Obviously a criminal court will only act as a special court. Reason being very simple. Now this is a criminal liability. Criminal court should only interfere. We have now designated special courts to act as only for company law, and that court is what we are talking about, special courts. More about special courts I will discuss in 435, 436, 439, sir. These are three important sections which deals with what, sir? Special courts, sir. I hope you are able to understand, sir. So now tell me, sir, how much it impacts if the word used is penalty and section may only penalty is the punishment, sir, then adjudicating officer will interfere in the matter. But in the section penalty is also there, imprisonment is also there, sir, then matter will go to special court. Reason being very simple, even though penalty is there, sir, we don't want ROC to decide how much should be the imprisonment. We don't want AO to decide how much should be the imprisonment, sir. Let this imprisonment be determined by whom, sir? Your special courts, sir. Is this point clear, sir? Maybe that special court may give only monetary penalty or monetary amount as what, sir? What you say, punishment. Maybe he can do that, but still, wherever section may this type of penalty is there, penalty or imprisonment, penalty and imprisonment is there, sir, only special court will interfere and not your adjudicating officer. Same thing I am repeating in 2 or 3 manners, sir, so that at least in one way if you don't understand, another way may you will understand, sir. Okay, now wherever section may the word used is fine. Now either you write fine or imprisonment or both, sir. Who will only interfere, sir? Special courts are the one who will only interfere, sir. Okay, no third party will interfere, sir. Here adjudicating officer has no role to play. Now tell me, sir, adjudicating officer appointed under section 454 will have a role to play when, sir? Only if section provides for penalty, and that too only penalty. Imprisonment word should also be not there, sir. Okay, I would like to show you some sections where by virtue of amendment we have inserted amendment karkar we have inserted, sir. Okay, let me show you some examples, sir. While explaining also I did mention like this कि Companies Amendment Act में many amendments have happened where they have removed the word fine and they have inserted the word what, sir? Only penalty, sir. Okay, let me show those points for you, sir. Mostly they have done this in DIN related provisions, sir. Okay, let's see this one, sir. Okay, now while explaining also I did say, sir, earlier the word used was fine sir. Okay, now they have not used the word fine, they have removed the word fine and they have inserted the word penalty sir. Kyun? Because they did not want this matter to go towards sir special court, they wanted this matter to come to whom sir, ROC, or for that matter that person who is appointed as AO under 454. देखो सर कंपनी के ऊपर 25,000 का penalty sir and continuing failure further penalty of 100 sir. So can I say here why lawmakers have used the word penalty and why they have brought this as an amendment sir? Sir, because earlier this total matter was going to special courts, and for these type of simple matters also we did not want whose interference sir, special court interference. So now who will determine this? Who will determine? And this will be, see, maximum this much is written. So who will determine sir? This will be now determined by AO. But imagine sir, somewhere some flat penalties are there sir, and so can I say this matters becomes very easy for what is say ordering, also easy for recovering also sir. I say wherever you find sir, now can I say this is also one case where you can see sir 159 sir, here also we have used the word penalty sir. So wherever I have showed you while discussing many provisions, I did discuss about this sir. Sir, wherever the word penalty, only penalty word was there, AO will determine sir, and wherever penalty plus imprisonment or imprisonment, fine plus imprisonment, only fine, है ना, always it will be determined by special court. Clear? Now, so I guess you understood this point number C also sir. Okay, now sir okay, so I would like to, okay, chalo, one more matter, one more point I would like to cover in present class sir. Sir, you said criminal courts, you said what sir? Criminal courts. Now I am giving a small intro for section 435 which I have to discuss sir. So now tell me sir, every offense under company law, every offense under company law is a giving director company के लिए एक criminal liability, है ना, and we already studied sir, only penalty है, only, this is one small chart again you may draw sir, only penalty है, so this will be decided by AO, determined by AO, adjudicated by AO. सर पेनाल्टी प्लस imprisonment, penalty और imprisonment है स्पेशल कोर्ट. सर फाइन और imprisonment and also you can write sir, here also or you can write sir, again this will be by special court sir. Okay, now sir इसका मतलब है actually this should go to criminal courts, actually this should go to criminal court because it is a criminal liability. Now what central government thought was कि भैया if this matter goes to criminal court, if this matter goes to criminal court sir, criminal courts are already है ना having n number of pending cases, lakhs of pending cases are there with whom sir? Criminal courts sir. Now the point is murder related matters are taken years together sir, theft related matters are taken years together, and उसमें you also bring company law का offenses sir. Now tell me sir, which offenses को we will take more seriously sir? Obviously murder related matter, theft related matter. So can I say somewhere है ना there is a delay in giving or delivering the justice sir. Hence central government thought what कि हम central what is a criminal courts को ये काम नहीं देंगे sir. What we will do is we will now designate or we will now establish. Words are important sir. We will now designate or we will establish. Okay, we will now designate or we will establish what sir? Some courts, and name these courts as what sir? Special courts. Okay, when I use a word designate, it means already some criminal courts are there sir. उन criminal courts में से we will find out some criminal courts and we will name them as what sir? Special courts. So wherever designate word is there, this is not altogether a special court which has been established, but here established मतलब newly we are forming. Established मतलब newly we are forming sir. And every special court will have what sir? Jurisdiction. Every special court will have what sir? Jurisdiction. So maybe है ना हैदराबाद के लिए we will have one special court sir. सर विजयवाड़ा के लिए we will have special court sir. चेन्नई के लिए we may have special court sir. दिल्ली के लिए we may have special court sir. So ऐसा designation, ऐसा jurisdiction will also be specified by whom sir? CG sir. Okay. So CG has designated or established certain codes as a special code, sir. Can I call, sir, every special code is a criminal code only? Answer is bindas you call it, not at all a problem, sir, because they are here to determine the penalty. Yes, determine the penalty when, sir, if there is a word penalty or what is say imprisonment and imprisonment, sir, or determine fine or imprisonment, sir, so they will determine that, they will adjudicate this, sir. Is this point clear or not, sir? Sir, now jurisdiction, how we will decide, sir? It's simple, sir. Now say for example, a particular company is registered with ROC of Telangana. So we will be seeing what is the special code, which code is designated for this particular place, sir. Sir, imagine special code in Hyderabad. So here what will happen, sir? Whatever, now imagine this is PJ Limited. PJ Limited is registered with ROC of Telangana. So tomorrow if PJ Limited does some offense, PJ Limited does some contravention of company law, and PJ Limited has directors, imagine D1, D2, D3, sir. Now D1 resides in Delhi, imagine, sir, this Hyderabad and this in Vijayawada, sir, and company is registered in Telangana, sir, and this company does some offense, and tomorrow matter has come to special court, sir. Now question is, will we go to special court of Delhi? Will we go to special court of Vijayawada? Imagine if they are in Vijayawada, answer is no, sir. Sir, jurisdiction will be decided based upon company where it is registered, sir. So can I say company is registered in Telangana, and in Telangana designated special court is special court of Hyderabad. So matter will go to special court of Hyderabad, sir. So never ever we will decide jurisdiction based upon directors ka place of residence. We will decide jurisdiction based upon company ka registered office, sir. So wherever company ka registered office is, there we will check what type of special court, where special court is designated. That special court ke paas we will take up the matter, sir. I hope you understood this point, sir. Designate matlab existing criminal courts ko hi, some criminal courts ko we are saying that if from today onwards you will be called as special courts. Is this point clear or not, sir? Answer is yes. Sir, now my question is, sir, can you tell me which criminal courts have been designated as a special courts, sir? Now, sir, generally these are some things which I teach in criminal procedure code when I teach for CS executive students. So CS executive mein we have a special code called criminal procedure code. So we have one special code called criminal procedure code, sir. There I teach them, sir, and I will show you those code ka hierarchy also. But jitna required for your exam, I would like to discuss for company law also, sir. Okay. So which court will be designated as criminal courts, sir? Uske liye to we have to read hierarchy of criminal courts. Okay. This is how it works in India, sir. Sir, you will be having on the top, which is Supreme Court, sir. Uske niche you will be having what, sir? Your High Court, and these are 1 minute, sir. So these are those criminal courts, sir. So these are those criminal courts, sir. Okay. So this is one hierarchy, sir. First you have Supreme Court, next you have High Court, then you have Session Courts, then you have Court of Judicial Magistrate of first class. Now though first class should not be written like this, it should be written in Roman numbers, sir. Or you will be having what, sir? Court of Metropolitan Magistrate. Under that you will be having Court of Judicial Magistrate of second class. Below that you will be having Executive Magistrate, sir. This is one hierarchy which you have to understand when you read with respect to criminal rules, sir. Sir, there is a separate hierarchy for civil courts also, that anyway not required because CPC will never be tested in our exam, sir. CRPC will also be never tested, sir, but some part of CRPC we should know, because when we read section 435, 436, 439, sir, you will be finding these words. So I thought first I will explain you all these points, and then when we jump to those sections easily you will understand, sir. Okay. Now, sir, now my point is, agar some company law offense happens, so we are designating these three courts as criminal courts, sir. Okay. Either Court of Judicial Magistrate of first class or Court of Metropolitan Magistrate. Remember, they both are having same status, sir. Matlab, they are not ranking, sir. Now here we are giving ranking, rank 1, rank 2, rank 3, rank 4, rank 5, as a ranking I am giving. But between magistrate of first class and chief metropolitan magistrate, I am not giving in ranking, because at a time for a particular place they both will never be there, sir. Sir, if it is a metropolitan area, then you will have court of metropolitan magistrate. If you are not a metropolitan area, then you will have judicial magistrate of first class. Example, sir, when a particular area will have metropolitan magistrate. See, metro, when we declare a particular area as a metropolitan area, sir, agar in that particular area population is 10 lakhs or more, then governor of that particular state will declare that particular area as a metropolitan area, and for that area you will be having a metropolitan magistrate. Okay, so now tell me, sir, agar population is less than 10 lakhs, then that area will have what, sir? Judicial magistrate of first class. So can I say at a time both courts cannot be there, sir? Either ye rahega ya wo rahega. Hyderabad will definitely have court of metropolitan magistrate because population is more than 10 lakhs, sir. Sir, this is how it works, sir. Below that you will have judicial magistrate of second class. Now anyway, iska details are not required to be studied for our exam, sir. More you try to understand for sessions court, court of judicial magistrate of first class, court of metropolitan magistrate, sir. Okay, some cases we may read of executive magistrate, sir. Okay, who is an executive magistrate, sir? Lower rank officer he is, sir. Now wherever the word I use magistrate, sir, you can understand as a judge. Okay, so he is also a judge, but very very limited powers he has. What he can do, sir? He can grant bail. What he can do, sir? He can order for a detention. Now we call this as custody. He can order for what, sir? Custody, sir. Okay, so more about this when I discuss a particular section, there I will tell, sir. Custody again are of police custody, judicial custody, that he can do, sir. Sir, इसके पास ये powers नहीं है. He cannot impose fine, he cannot order what? Imprisonment, sir. Such things he cannot do, sir, but he can grant bail, he can order detention, sir. Okay, so when time comes we will discuss more about this, sir. This is one small hierarchy which you should understand. So now tell me, sir, now what will happen, sir? Sir, now imagine a particular company has done some offense, a particular company has done default of company law, and now the thing is matter has to come to special court. Matter has to come to special court. Question is, who will bring this matter to special court? Question is, who will bring this matter to special court, sir? Okay, sir, when you read section number 439, you will get one clarity, sir. Who will bring that matter to special court, sir? Okay, so you may read that matter may be brought by ROC, matter may be brought by SEBI in two cases if it is a listed company. सर, मैटर में बी ब्रॉड बाय सीजी का ऑथराइज पर्सन, सर, सेबी का भी ऑथराइज पर्सन. सो दीज आर मैटर में बी ब्रॉड बाय मेंबर और मैटर में बी ब्रॉड बाय शेयर होल्डर. तो इसका मतलब है whenever a particular offense is committed as per company law, sir, then who can file a complaint with special court, sir? ROC can file, sir, SEBI can file, sir, CG can file, sir, member can file. आगे जाकर more 2 points I will tell you, sir. So when we read 439, you will find 6 people can file complaint with whom, sir? Special court. अभी के लिए limited discussion I want to have, sir. ROC is filing a complaint with whom, sir? Special court, sir. The question is, do you think will ROC present the matter in the special court? Answer is no, sir. Sir, here what will happen, sir? You will be having one public prosecutor. You will be having one person called what, sir? Public prosecutor. You can also call this person as company prosecutor. So ROC will explain the total case to public prosecutor or company prosecutors. Sir, these people are government officers only. They are government advocates only, sir. Government pays them the salary. They are here acting as a representative for what, sir? Government, sir. Hindi mein we call this person as sarkari vakil, है ना? So most of you might have heard, sir, in what you say movies also, see one party will be appointing one advocate, sir, and government related matters will be taken care by whom, sir? Public prosecutor or company prosecutor, sir. Okay, so here public prosecutor will be appointed, sir. So ROC will explain the total matters to whom, sir? Company prosecutor, because we are reading Companies Act, but he is similar to nothing but public prosecutors. So public prosecutor is going to represent the case in the special court. Obviously, can I say we have to levy penalty on officer in default also? Sir, that officer in default, if he is also appointing an advocate, that advocate will also represent in the court. That person is called defense lawyer. What we call this person, sir? Defense lawyer. So one side you will be having company prosecutor, another side you will be having defense lawyer. Sir, what is the job of company prosecutor, sir? To ensure that है ना a particular fine or particular penalty is levied on that, sir. What is the job of defense lawyer, sir? To protect his client, sir. He would like to prove that my client has not done anything wrong, sir. This is how matter comes, sir. Later on special court will give its decision, sir. You may call that as a decree or order, sir. Okay, this is how a particular matter runs in court, sir. So abhi ke liye what I wanted to explain was कि you said central government will establish, central government will designate, है ना? When they designate, which court को they will designate? They will designate either court of judicial magistrate of first class, existing judicial magistrate of first class को they may say आज से you will be called as special court, आज से you will be called as special court, आज से you will be called as special court. अगर they are not designating, we will now ensure that fresh courts have been appointed, sir, for listening or hearing the matters of only company law. Okay, every proceeding which goes to the court, we say trial process has been initiated. What is initiated, sir? Trial process has been initiated. Okay, so this was one brief introduction which I wanted to give you for this chapter before I start section 436, sir. Okay, so next class you will find very easy because you have already gone through all these points, sir. Okay, so request you people to please go through all these points, sir. This will really be helpful for not only Companies Act, sir, but also for other laws, sir. Okay, so I am putting this video also on my YouTube channel, sir. If your friends want this type of knowledge, sir, they can always go through. So you can share this video का link with your friends also. Thank you very much. फिर मिलेंगे चलते चलते.